All right, and we are live. Live, live, live. Just realized I didn't even bother to check to see if the audio was working. I think it is, but I might have to do a little sound check here in a second. I'm just gonna go ahead and switch over for a second. Yeah, we're good. All right, we're good. Wow, 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 wow. I got some new music in that and in the outro and in the Be Right Back music. We'll actually put the same music that's in the intro and the Be Right Back. But I found out that you can actually buy music on Amazon and it's like not a big deal and you can just download it to your computer like I want to do. So I used to just torrent stuff all the time and then I just did iTunes for a little bit and then I just stopped and I don't really even know what happened to some of my music. And then like for the longest time, I've just been like listening to the radio on my car. Um, this car I didn't even bother to put my stereo deck in because it's kind of old, and I don't know. I gotta get a new car eventually. I have over 200,000 miles on my car, and I mean I got it with 110, and in like 3 years or something like that, I put over 100,000 on it, or like what is that, 90? I mean I have like 95,000 or something in it. Anyway, we're gonna be playing some morning magic. I got a bunch of new goody stuff. I didn't even hook it up. I'll show you what I got. Well, I'll wait a little bit. But I did get these headphones yesterday. I picked them up, and they're just like my old one. They're the same. They're the same as my old one. Logitech H800s. I mean, they're not like for gaming necessarily, but I actually do want to see. Actually, I'm gonna switch this over. Oh, um, what am I doing? I got too many things going on. I'm gonna actually see if I can hook this up and if it just pairs up instantly because I've been charging it and I have a Logitech unifying receiver. I want to see if it works with this. I don't actually know if it does though. All right, I think you actually have to turn it off. Okay, so I don't actually think it's working. Let's see. Okay, no, so that doesn't work. So let's see if it comes with a USB dongle. It must not work with the unifying. My mouse, my keyboard works with that, but we'll just see if. So my old one didn't either. so I think it's actually working with the new USB dongle. It connected. It's not disconnecting. What I can do, switch the audio over. Oh, it is on the headset. Oh yeah, it's working. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's working. So I got that going. So I got that going for me. Cool thing is that I'll be able to play Apex and stuff and like talk to people in it. Um, which I was disappointed that. Oh, but I actually went to the gym yesterday. All right, we got 39,000 gold. If only it was that easy to get gold in real life, right? Getting that gold money. Oh, I usually like to play with just my mouse pad. So I think I figured out the one joke. I'm gonna tell it later when everyone's on. Hey, what's that sound? Wow, 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 wow. All right. Let's get a couple packs, right? Is the new one open? Wait, I think there's one. I think it's like Ikoria that I don't have a lot of. Or is it this one? Let's buy a Throne of Eldraine. And we'll get a Ikoria. And then we'll get a Forgotten Realms. We'll get a couple of Forgotten Realms. Let's open these packs up. Opening packs. There was another earthquake in Haiti. What is going on? You know, they talk about Atlantis rising, some people, and it's right down there off the coast of Cuba or something. They're saying it's going to rise again. It's only 30 feet under the surface right now, I think. Oh, what is this stuff? Wait, why did those come up with those weird... Oh, right. Alright, so that was the Throne of Eldraine. We get Slaying Fire. Two colorless, one red instant. Slaying Fire deals 3 damage to any target with Adamant. Adamant is... the spell has an additional effect to cast if 3 mana of the indicated color. If at least 3 red mana was spent to cast a spell, it deals 4 damage instead. Return to nature, 1 colorless, 1 green instant. Choose one. Destroy target artifact, or destroy target enchantment, or exile target card from a graveyard. Redcap Raiders, 2 colorless, 1 red, 3/2 goblin warrior creature with whenever Redcap Raiders attacks, you may tap an untapped non-human creature you control. If you do, Redcap Raider gets +1/+1 and gains trample until end of turn. Prophet of the Peak, 6 colorless, 5/5 cat artifact creature. With when Prophet of the Peak enters the battlefield, scry 2. Searing Barrage, 4 colorless, 1 red instant. Searing Barrage deals 5 damage to target creature, and it has Adamant. If at least 3 red mana was spent to cast a spell, Searing Barrage deals 3 damage to that creature's controller. Garen Brig Paladin, 4 colorless, 1 green, 4/4 giant knight creature with Adamant. If at least 3 green mana was spent to cast a spell, Garen Brig Paladin enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. Garen Brig Paladin can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. And we got an uncommon wild card and the Murderous Rider, 1 colorless, 2 black, 2/3 zombie knight creature with with swift end, 1 colorless, 2 black, instant adventure, or I guess adventure instant. I don't know. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, you lose 2 life, and it has lifelink. And when Murderous Rider dies, put it on the bottom of its owner's library. And if you know my deck, you know that I have Murderous Rider, and I use them a lot. Alright, what do we got here? Ketria Crystal, 3 colorless artifact. Tap to add 1 green, 1 blue, or 1 red, and the cycling cost of 2. Rumbling Rockslide, 3 colorless, 1 red sorcery. Rumbling Rockslide deals damage to target creature equal to the number of lands you control. Spontaneous Flight, 2 colorless, 1 white instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Put a flying counter on it. Honey Mammoth, 4 colorless, 2 green, 6/6 elephant creature with when Honey Mammoth enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life. Cathartic Reunion, 1 colorless, 1 red sorcery. As an additional cost to cast a spell, discard 2 cards, draw 3 cards. Adaptive Shimmerer, 5 colorless, 0/0 insect creature with flash, and Adaptive Shimmerer enters the battlefield with 3 +1/+1 counters on it. Pouncing Shore Shark, 4 colorless, 1 blue, 4/3 shark beast creature with mutate, cost 3 colorless, 1 blue, and flash. And whenever this creature mutates, you may return target creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand. And we got Rogren Triome, land, an island mountain plains land. Rogren Triome enters the battlefield tapped. It has a cycling cost of 3 colorless. You can tap to add 1 red, tap to add 1 blue, or tap to add 1 white. And some Forgotten Realms. My computer's being extra slow right now. We'll read these and then I'm gonna just do something. You happen on a glade, 2 colorless, 1 green, instant. Choose 1, journey on, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle, or make camp, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Clever Conjurer, 2 colorless, 1 blue, 2/3 gnome wizard creature with mage hand. Tap to untap target permanent not named Clever Conjurer. Activate only as a sorcery. Mordekine's Polymorph, 1 colorless, 1 blue instant. Until end of turn, target creature becomes a dragon with base power and toughness 4/4 and gains flying. It loses all other creature types. Owlbear, 3 colorless, 2 green, 4/4 bird bear creature with trample and keen senses. When Owlbear enters the battlefield, draw a card. Clattering Skeletons, 3 colorless, 1 black, 4/3 skeleton creature with when Clattering Skeleton dies, venture into the dungeon. Common wild card, uncommon wild card, and new card. True polymorph. 4 colorless, 2 blue instant. Target artifact or creature becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature. Wow. Alright, alright. Now I really have to. I'm having like a weird. Anyway, let me see what's going on with my computer real quick. It feels like something's going on. And I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Is it still on? No, that's on. That's on. Yeah, like something's going on. I'm just gonna kill this. Oh fuck, we got cards there. It's like something weird's going on. You know, hold on. I know we bought a pack, but it'll be there. I am going to just reboot this computer for a second. It only takes a second, a few seconds. You know, it's like under a minute or whatever. It's like a fast reboot. Well, yeah. So anyway, it is restarting, and we are gonna be playing some Morning Magic. We'll open that last pack, and then play some Magic, and then later on, I want to play like one of the online ones where I can use my headset. Um, yeah, and I tried out a bunch of gaming. So I went to Best Buy, right? And I actually tried. They have a bunch of gaming headsets on display, and you can actually try them out. Like you can put them on and stuff. Some of them they didn't have hooked up to the audio, which is weird because you could push these buttons on the display case and it would like be able to play. Some of that didn't work, so I'm like, well, what's going on with that, right? Um, so like anyway, but I got to try out some, and I'm sort of like up in the air. I really liked that Razer one. There was this Razer one that I liked, and then I liked a. I got to try out this. It was a HyperX Cloud 2 Air or something like that, and it's a wireless one. But like, and I wasn't sure, but it was like the display one. Like it was like the audio didn't sound like so great. Um, but I wasn't sure if it was because it was like a display model, because maybe it also could have been the audio being run to it wasn't very good. Like I don't know, and the fact that part of it didn't work, like part of that display case thing didn't work, seemed like, oh, maybe something was going on with it, you know? Like someone tried to jack the fucking display, so they weren't working or something. And then like I was there, and like two mysterious people just came over and started staring at me. Anyway, I ended up buying a bunch of stuff there. It was kind of messed up. Um, like I bought a 5 terabyte external like backup hard drive. I bought three USB thumbsticks. I got what else did I got? I got a 25 foot cat cable for my server. I bought the headphones, and then I got this I bought this Elgato Stream Deck, which I haven't hooked up at all yet. It says they say you're not supposed to, you shouldn't plug it into a USB hub, which is going to be a problem for me. But I don't know. And also my computer's like probably 10 feet away from me, maybe 8 from where I want to set up the Stream Deck right here. So I don't really know what I'm going to be doing with that. Um, since it's so far away, hopefully it'll work. Um, but it'd be cool to put like my scene transitions in it on a button, so I don't have to like even have my computer open. Um, and then I was wondering if you could play like sounds and stuff like that. I think you can do that stuff because you can set all these hotkeys in OBS, and it'll just be really cool. So I'm thinking of maybe even like have like graphics and stuff slide in or something. Like we could do some cool stuff. Um, uh, so I'm gonna think about doing some of that. I also want to get my screen transitions like better. I was looking into how that all works, and let's see. All right, so my computer's up. Let me give it a second. I gotta switch the hard drive on this. I bought this brand new 1 terabyte hard drive, and but I'm having trouble cloning it. I don't want to do a brand new install, even though I probably could. I don't have much installed on this computer that isn't on the external drive, but I don't want to like completely mess things up. And also, it had well, I guess the new one sets up the recovery and everything like that. Yeah, I mean, maybe I could do something. All right, let me just test the. Let me test the audio. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so we're good. So we are good. Okay, so let's get wait till this thing boots up. I'm gonna just see what if there's something weird running that shouldn't be running. Right. Ugh. Okay, let's see. Yeah, like that. That shouldn't be running. I don't think. stop that service from running, but apparently not. Yeah, it's running. It's so weird. All right, well, I'm going to shut it down, and I got to shut down a couple processes, and then I'm wondering how that started running. Do it. Do it. And do it again. Bam, bam, bam. What do they call it? The taskbar. Notification area. Select which icons appear on the notification area. Want the taskbar. Da, da, da. There should be a razor or something up there. I don't know. Sorry, I thought I had this shut down, but I don't know how it maybe something when a Windows update happened or something, it like reset it, so now it's starting up every time. Every time the computer reboots or something, I don't know. I bought like so bad. So I went to the gym yesterday, and then I went to the gym yesterday, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get Chinese food. So I got freaking Chinese food on my way home, and like I bought like I got like so I like beef and string beans, but with black bean sauce. So it's something I asked them to do instead of the. I think it's called the brown sauce is like a garlic sauce. So usually it's like a garlic sauce, and I asked them, oh, I want the black bean sauce instead. And I think they just like add black beans to the garlic sauce. And they're not black beans like we think of it as like Goya black beans or whatever. They're actually fermented soybeans, so it's different because black beans are actually a type of bean. Um, but black bean sauce is fermented soybeans, which is interesting. And they're like tiny, like I don't know, but they're good and it's good. I like it, and like I don't know how to make it either at home. Uh, so, um, so I got beef with string beans and black bean sauce. I got two egg rolls, right? And then I got two orders of these steamed shrimp dumplings. I love those so much. Like if I could just, I don't even know if I can just eat the steamed shrimp dumplings. It reminds me of so in Manhattan, there's in Chinatown in Manhattan, uh, there's like I don't know. There's a few places you can get it, but like the dim sum places, and you can get what is it called? Okay, it's like called the thing I like, but you get these like steamed things in like a rice. It's like a noodle they call it, but it's not like you would think of like a spaghetti noodle or anything like that. It's like, and the way they make it is almost like a crepe or something like that, but they put like basically like rice milk. It's like a rice batter, and they put that down and they start steaming that, and then they drop like some shrimp on it, and then they like roll it up. I don't know how they do it so good, but hold on, stop. Yes. Oh yeah. So like I don't know how they do it. Anyway, there's this one that I like. It's called Chung Fun, and I like the shrimp Chung Fun, and Chung Fun I think means I think I looked it up and it says it's like a broad rice noodle or something like that. That's what Chung Fun means or something. Or it's like broad noodle or something. And I really like it's so good. I don't even know. And they put this little like a little sweet dumpling sauce on it or something. It's not like a dumpling even. It's like this long. It's like a long thing, and then there's two shrimps in it, right? So you could like cut it in half and eat them in two parts. Um, I don't know. It's just so good, and I don't really know why I love them so much. I think it was I think it was like one of my friends gave. Well, I don't even know if he gave me some, but he had some. And then I had some when I was like a little kid. We used to go to. I used to live across from Manhattan, and we would go into the city every Sunday for and get Chinese food from Chinatown. We go eat there. It was it was good. Let's see. All right, so I stopped that, sir. Yeah, I miss. I That's what I miss about this. Like living in the city was like living around the city. It seemed like we were always like doing stuff, and it's like a different lifestyle than you have living in the country. In the country, you have to like provide for yourself a lot more. You have to like eat at home a lot more. So like in the city, it seems like you would go out and get takeout and stuff a lot more. Um, and people would prepare your food and then stuff like that. But uh, yeah, I don't know. And then like there's a lot of driving up in the country, and there's like no driving in the city or a little bit, and um, it just seemed like, even though sometimes I guess you would sit in traffic for longer than you would, depending on what was going on. But yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like it seemed like a different lifestyle. Like I always wanted to move back down there, but it's hard to like move into the city. I think when you see like the different rents that are there and like how much things cost, and I mean, I don't know. It's hard to like transition, or at least it was for me. I mean, I think it's easier to move into one of the boroughs or something like that, like Queens, to move into Queens or something, or the Bronx or something. I don't know. But yeah, like I don't know if I've never been to Boston, and I hear Boston's nice. All right, I'm starting up Magic right now. Um, oh, welcome to stream. Um, yeah, I'm just starting up Magic, and I had to restart my computer. I had to shut down a process that I had running. It's almost up. Before I shut down, I opened up two packs. We got one more to open. Um, and I'll switch this over, I guess. But yeah, yeah, I kind of miss the city. Like, I mean, and I lived there when I was like a little kid. I mean, I lived in Queens for a little bit too. Probably what was it, 2008 or something like that. Just for a little bit. My dad had a stroke, and he came back. He was living overseas, and he came back, and I was staying with them for a little bit. But my ex at the time like didn't like living there, so we had to leave. And I don't know, even though there's like a lot of opportunities in the city. I mean, I guess the area we were in didn't feel safe or whatever, but I mean, nothing really bad happened. I mean, she had her side mirror broken. I think like people are weird with the fucking parking there, and like I don't know. I think the person that we parked next to, like we were touching their bumper or something. I think they got upset or something, and then just like broke her mirror as if we did any damage to their fucking car. And it's like if you're taking up more than your space, and now you're gonna make someone else, you know, it. I think it's like they're guarding their space or something. I don't even know, but it's like it cost me $60, $80 or something to replace the freaking mirror. Uh, I don't know. Shit's just weird. But yeah, like the place I worked was like okay, and I don't know. I used to like park in some kind of industrial. It was hard to find parking where I was. I don't know. But I always think about moving back. I don't know. I don't know. But I was just saying, I don't know what Boston's like. I've never been to Boston, and but I hear Boston's nice. All right, here we go. Finally, yeah, like my computer's being weird. I don't know. All right, so I bought a pack. So we got one more pack to open. that's being super slow. It's not normally that slow. I don't know. And then this something's going on. I don't know if it's the game or. All right, we got Hunter's Mark, 3 colorless, 1 green instant. This spell costs 3 less to cast if it targets a blue permanent you don't control. This spell can't be countered. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Then it deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. Not working. I'm just turning the volume down a little bit. Let me know if it's too quiet. Alright, then Dire Wolf Prowler, 2 colorless, 1 green, 2/2 wolf creature with pay 1 colorless, 1 green, and Dire Wolf Prowler gets +2/+2 and gains haste until end of turn. Activate only once each turn. And we have Faraday's Fireball, 3 colorless, 2 red instant. Faraday's Fireball deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Roll a d20. 1 through 9 Faraday's Fireball deals 2 damage to each player. 10 through 20 Faraday's Fireball deals 2 damage to each opponent. Thieves' Tools, 1 colorless, 1 black. Equipment artifact with when Thieves' Tools enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Equipped creature can't be blocked as long as it has power 3 or less. Equip cost 2. Gloomstalker, 2 colorless, 1 white, 2/3 dwarf ranger creature with as long as you've completed a dungeon, Gloomstalker has double strike. Mimic, 2 colorless, treasure artifact. Tap and sacrifice Mimic to add 1 mana of any color. Pay 2 colorless, Mimic becomes a shape-shifter artifact creature with base power and toughness 3/3 until end of turn. Alright, and then a Hulking Bugbear, 1 colorless, 2 red, 3/3 goblin creature with haste. And the Monk class. This is the first time getting the Monk class. Monk class. One Monk class, 1 white, 1 blue. Class enchantment with gain the next level as a sorcery to add its ability. This spell, the second spell you cast each turn costs 1 less to cast. You can pay 1 white and 1 blue for level 2. When this class becomes level 2, return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. And pay 1 colorless, 1 white, 1 blue for level 3. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. For as long as it remains exiled, you may cast this card from exile as long as you've cast another spell this turn. And that's the Monk class. Alright. So let's move on. Alright, we got cast 20 black or red. I have black in my ranked deck, so we're just going to keep playing. And I'm on, I think, Platinum Tier 3. So, we worked hard to get there. Banksy. What's up, Banksy? I'm going to say hello to Banksy. Oh, my internet's being shit. Is my internet being shit? Opponent goes first. Magic's slow. We're actually going to discard him because we could just cast him out. We're looking for a land. Looking for a land card. Going to take the environmental sciences because I haven't gotten a land yet. Okay, so we got to get rid of something. Oh, we gotta get rid of 2 cards, so I'm going to get rid of this one, and what else? Probably this one. Can't believe I haven't gotten a land, you know. Why is this being so slow? This enters the battlefield with 6 counters on it. If damage is dealt to while it has counters, prevent that damage and remove the counters. that. What's left? Good game, good game. Too bad it was slow as shit. Like I want to like speed test or something. Like let me do that. This is like I gotta figure out what's going on with this. I can't keep playing a slow ass game like that. So bear with me a moment while I speed test the shit out of it. Oh, we've got a here. I'll show you. All right, so claim. All right, so we got some reward. Oh, okay, so now I'm gonna speed test, but I'm actually gonna exit the game. Yeah, it's being like real slow. My computer's not shitty. I don't understand. What's running here? This meet now shit. What the fuck is that? You know? Hmm. Okay, I think. Okay, so that should be good. What's my performance like? Alright, so my memory's fine. That's what I'm saying. My memory's fine. Like, everything seems fine. Everything seems fine. It's just being super pokey. Like, Google Drive is doing a sync. Maybe that's what's going on. I did recently, but I thought I moved it from this computer. Like, it shouldn't. Why is it using so much memory? Hmm. Google Chrome, I didn't even run that yet. Huh. What's this Microsoft content? that service running? Yeah, okay, it's not running now. Alright, that, like, it looks like nothing. Okay, what's using my CPU then? What the hell is that? MOU. Alright, hopefully that's speeding it up. I don't know. Yeah, I want to switch my hard drive to my new one because for some reason, it keeps saying it's out of space or something like that. Um, but I don't even use that for my games. At least I don't. I'm not trying to. I do have some stuff installed on the smaller drive, but I've been like migrating things over to the larger one. I definitely don't have any games installed on there, and anything files backed up or whatever like that, I switch that to be on my other drive. Um, and that thing's got a bunch of gigs, but it's like a 2 terabyte drive, and it's almost full. So I bought a 5 terabyte drive, and but it's not solid state. I don't really know if my other one is solid state or not, but so I got this 2 terabyte drive, that or a 5 terabyte drive that I'm gonna be working with, which is cool. I really should get something for my server. But for some reason, the hard drives for the server, the hot swappable ones, I'm not. I gotta look at them more, but I keep looking at them. So I have the hot swappable case or something for it, for the housing. So I don't think I need that. So I think I just need the hard drives, but I'm not sure if they're different. Um, but they're like $500 straight up. Um, uh, Proliant hard drive. Yeah, like for some reason, hard HP hard drive, 2 terabyte. I don't know, I think there's these used ones. It just seems like here's one for $375. It's like 6 terabytes. I mean, maybe I don't know, but I gotta figure that out. I gotta get. I haven't been using my hard drive, my server. I gotta get my server up and running. Um, Basically, I didn't have a network cable. Well, I do have a network cable. I don't know, but I finally got a network cable I can hook up for it. But my website's not ready to run yet, and I was waiting because I need this. I want this video to be playing, and I don't know, but so I'm starting up right now. But yeah, I think I actually got to take a bathroom break. I think. Let me see. Uh, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take like a 5 minute break or something. Uh, yeah, yeah, it'll be up. I'll be back in like 5. I'm back now. Alright. Here we are. So let's just jump back in with more ranked play. Yeah, the stream deck's gonna be kind of cool though. I showed you that, right? I got this. I got this stream deck. I'm gonna be. I'll be able to use it, I think, to change my scenes real quick, and I can just push a button instead of like navigating whatever. It's still being slow. So now I'm starting to think it's my internet speed. You know what? I'm gonna go. I can access that through my phone. So. Speed check. Alright, it literally says I have a 235 download. Oh, I have a feeling this guy's got a bunch of elves. 235 download, 11 upload, 9 millisecond ping. So why is the game running so slow? He's gonna quit. Elven Button just about that you may pay too if you do create a 1/1 green elf +1/+2 and has reach. Let's see if he throws out like another elf. these elf ones, they all have low powers, but I think he's got like a bunch of them or something. At least that's why it did on. He might just be holding back. Alright, we'll get rid of them. I need another blue, and then I can throw this out. We're actually gonna block him. I'm gonna exile this thing. Please let me get an island. Oh my god. What's that guy do? What's he do? Elves you control have tap to add black. Put a +1/+1 counter on one target on top against death touch. Wait, hold on. I want to look at these. Come on, don't be slow right now. Oh my god, is it crashing? Hello? Oh my god, don't do this to me. Alright, what does this say? Alright, well, we're just gonna get this creature anyway. Come on, damn it. It's crashing, I think. Fuck. Ugh. just done. It's just done. I'm starting it. I don't even fucking know. This is like ridiculous. So Magic crashed on me. So if we don't get in time, it goes an asset error occurred during your last play session. Validating asset files. This may take a while. It's at 2%. Oh, great, great. Just mess up my stream every day, you know. Ugh. Just mess up my stream every day. Why don't you? 7, 8. Here, I'll show you. 10%. I mean, it's going a little fast, but I've seen this take a long time, and it gets stuck around 42 or something. Ugh. Yeah, like my internet speeds are fine. So then it's my computer, but what is it about my computer that's having a problem when yesterday it was fine? You know? I'm wondering if it's the hard drive. I don't know. Everything else is working fine. My streaming computer is good. Maybe I just had an error in the Magic. Maybe I just had an error. I guess I just had an error in the data file or something like that. And I don't know. But I'm literally like I got the hard line connected, so it's not like slowed down by my Wi-Fi. And my Wi-Fi, I bought like the fastest router anyway, so it should have like multiple gigabit Wi-Fi speeds. And my router, I bought a router that had a multiple gig route Wi-Fi or just multiple gig speeds anyway, gigabits per second. Which a gigabit divided by 8 is how many bytes per second. So let's do 1,000 bits, right? Divided by 8. So that's 125 megabytes per second. Is that right? Oh no, 1,000's a meg, right? A million's a gig divided by 8. So that's 125 megabytes per second. Is that right? Gigabits. Bits and bytes. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. because so like when transmissions are done through megabits, because it's like one like individual bits getting sent over the line. Uh, it's eight, and then when your computer's processing stuff, it does 8 bits in a byte. So that's how that speed is. EPS2. Yeah, a yeah. If you got 8 gigabits per second, you would get 1,000 megabytes per second. So if I have 1 gigabit, which I don't, yeah, 125 megabytes per second. I was right. Yeah, which doesn't seem that much, but a megabyte is kind of a lot. It's a thousand bytes, you know, and that's 8,000 bits, and like a byte is like a character, so that's like 8,000 characters. I don't know. That's like it's a lot. It's a lot of information, you know. All right, we're at 59%. That's like so frustrating, but hopefully this fixes it and the game runs better. Who knew we would have got some like kind of data error. We're at 64%, 65. Oh, I forgot to take my medicines. 74. Oh, coffee. I had enough coffee. So it's like, so what you're saying is the dog told you where the drugs were. Well, what did the dog say? But what did the dog say? Get it? He's like, he's on the stand, and then the lawyer gets up and he's like, so let me get this straight, officer. So what you're saying is the dog told you with drugs in the car. Yeah, that's right. Well, what did the dog say? What did the dog say? What did the dog say? 90%, 90%. I have like a broken tooth or something in my back molar. It's got a filling in it, right? But it's like I don't know. It's like it's infected or something. And I've never had more problems with my mouth since wearing masks. Since this whole mask thing started. And like granted, like I'm not even against it because like when I first heard about the coronavirus, right? There was like it was in a couple places and I was like, okay, that's kind of crazy. Then literally there was one that the news was saying that there was a case in my freaking hometown, which is where I'm living, you know? Not my hometown, but where I'm living. In the town, and it's a little tiny ass little town, and it's like who the hell has coronavirus here, you know? But and I was like scared to go to just use the gas pump in town because who the hell knows? You know, it's a small town. They could have it could spread to everybody. I was wearing a bandana in gas stations, being like, "Oh, everyone on the ground," you know, like I felt like I was robbing the place. I was wearing that before anybody, and before anyone, I was wearing gloves. I haven't touched a gas pump in over a year or something like that. I wear gloves for it. I got these like rubber gloves, um, but like literally wearing these masks. Oh, look at this. We were having this issue before. Uh, yeah, but anyway, so ever since this mask thing started, I've had two oral infections that one of them turned into I had to get a root canal and a crown on my molar. Uh, then I had another infection and I just take like antibiotics for it and but every time and I don't know if it's because so I don't wear the kind of disposable masks and maybe I should because I think it's from wearing like a mask that isn't washed or something, or like I wore it once, I put it in my car, and then I wear it again. But you know, my car gets hot, and I think it's perfect for like bacteria. So I think I've been getting bacterial infections in my freaking in my mouth from wearing these masks, and it just goes to show you like I want to know how and when the whole thing was going on, the coronavirus like real bad, and like things were shut down like I had to go to the dentist at that point, and they were all weird about it, and like, oh, if you got corona, well, like blah blah blah, and I was like, you know, I have an emergency. I got a freaking my mouth was so I was in so much pain, and you know, they gave me antibiotics right away, which actually helped. Actually, the antibiotics helped. So like, if I was having tooth pain, but it was actually because of swollen gums and an infection in my gums or something. Like I don't know, it's just messed up. I've never had problems like this until the freaking coronavirus, and it's not because of the coronavirus; it's because of wearing the mask. That's why I'm like, there's all these problems with wearing masks and doing mask mandates that we're not like. Maybe they're not affecting you, but they're affecting a lot of people. Like I bet you the rates of oral infections have gone up like crazy. Um, and like I went to the emergency clinic one day, you know, and they just gave me some antibiotics and told me to go see a dentist or something like that. But like I know it's not a dentist. Like I don't even think I needed that dental work done. Uh, I didn't even need the work. I think it was a what the heck is going on? Are they doing work on the server? Like this is probably the shit that gives me data problems anyway. Oh. It says it's operational. That doesn't mean anything though. Here's how to check if the status. Dedicated support page. Yeah, I mean, it says it's operational. Make sure you're. Yeah, I got that. Poor performance. Sometimes lag is caused by network problems. If you have access to other machines on the same market, try playing the game on the other machine if you see better performance. Problem with your machine. Try playing it on a different network. If you a network problem, restart your computer and router. I already restarted the computer. Try using a wired connection. I'm using it. All right, we got 1% more. It was at 98. Goes 99. I think I swear, like internet service providers, everybody. I've multiple people have like reported this online that during the daytime, wherever they are during the daytime, the internet's weird, and then but like at night it all clears up, and it's it has to do with like people using it, and I think internet service providers are giving really shitty service and collecting a lot of money for it. Because there's no like standard in there. Like, so they say speeds up to a certain amount, but they don't tell you speeds at least of a certain amount. Like it says up to 200 megabits per second, up to five. And like I have like the 200 megabit one or whatever. I want to go to the higher one, but I don't. I would need a separate because they're saying like, oh, we'd have to upgrade both lines that are coming into this house, and I don't want to have to do that. You know what I mean? I don't think that the other person should have to pay more for their internet just because I want to pay more for my internet. I have a separate modem. It's the same cable line, but I don't know. It just seems like a gimmick because all they do is split it to go to different units. It's just a splitter. It's not. It's literally one cable line. They don't have like a separate. There's not a separate cable line per whatever. They just have different frequencies that they put in, and like when your modem has a certain MAC address, whatever, and then all the stuff going on that has is tagged to that MAC address. And then the data comes into different routers, and they interpret the signals, like all that stuff. So that's how cable works. It's not. It doesn't work like, oh, it's one-to-one line, like some kind of telephone line or something like that. So I don't know if we lost that match. I don't know what they do when you get bombed out. Makes me wonder if like we played Apex, if we'd have the same problem. Like I don't. I mean, I could do like a trace route, but I'd have to know where this server is. Which I actually could do. Hang on, let me see. I can get the server IP address. So let me just do that. Ugh. Um, like we I can run a trace to go there and see what something on the network that's slowing down. So here we go. All right, there's the server, or there's one of them. Let's see, there's another. All right, I got 3 different IP addresses for that this game is using. Hang on, I gotta copy them. I forget what port HTTPS is. I think it's like 4049 or something like that, or like all right. So now I can do trace routes to the. I can do a trace route. Unable to resolve. There we go. You leave the port. You can't have the port number in there. All right, we're on mine. We go to my ISP. We go to somewhere else. There. Boom. 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 Oh, then it goes to It goes from New York City. Then it goes to LA. Then it goes to some computer. Then it goes back to New York City. So what the hell computer is that? I mean, I'm gonna grab the whole thing, but hold on a second. I want to see what this is. All right. Let me just set this up because I'm gonna paste this stuff in. And this request timeout, request timeout. Like it's going to. Okay, so we're gonna. It does request timeout. That means you're hitting like a firewall or something that is. It doesn't. It doesn't respond to ping requests. But I'm gonna literally look up who owns this one IP address. All right, so we got 2, 4. Let's see. What owns that? It's like it says Charter Communications in Colorado. Who who is what is Charter Communications? Charter. Oh, okay. That's the NISP. Oh, okay. That's the ISP. It's going to like a bunch of these request timeout. Okay. I'm just gonna like end it there. Then we're gonna look at. All right, we got the one trace. All right, now we got another IP address. I'm actually gonna just. Yeah, charter. Okay, then it's going to. Ooh, level 3. It looks like my my virus protection. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Hang on a second. This might have something to do with my virus protection. All right, hold on. I have to put an exception in if I think it might have to do with my virus protection. I think it's like getting like it's scanning it or something, and I think that might be the problem. their server is actually responding very slowly. All right, I'm trying the other one. All right, and this one. Mm, this one says, let's see. Yeah, that's my ISP still. So far, it's just like ISP. This one has weird. One of my ISP nodes is like really bad. It's like everything's under 50 milliseconds. This one is at 202 milliseconds. I'm just gonna kill the trace here though. All right. All right, here we go. Okay, we're back. We is back. All right. So thank you for bearing with me with that. Okay, so yeah, we got to do 10 black or red. That blade always looks weird to me. It always looks it's like split in the middle. Like this doesn't look. I don't think it would actually be that color. I think it would all be like kind of like that on this side. I don't know. I already don't like this. This feels weird. Like his cards haven't even showed up yet. My cards are coming in slowly. My cards are there now. Look, they're drawing his cards. I'm gonna mulligan. Alright, we'll play this. Yeah, I can't. Oh, God. This is so horrible. It's like horrible right now. I have to like drag it. Like it won't. I have to go there, click on it, right? Make sure. Okay, now it's dragged. I'm like, okay. Oh. That like that. It, to me, that didn't even. Oh, I hate this. Hey, buddy. Hello, come on. Oh. Oh, it's so shitty. I feel like it's gotta be my computer. Is it my computer? Oh, hold on. You know, good. I can't play like this. I can't play like this. Not. I'm playing ranked and I can barely fucking play. Like, no, I'm not. I'm gonna stop. We're not doing this. Yeah, I just got bounced out of tier 3 because of a loss from a drop and one loss. Like, okay, I'm not doing this. We're not doing that. I don't even know what the problem could be. Maybe I should switch my hard drive or something. That took me a long time though. I don't even know if I like the last time I cloned the drive. I don't even know if it worked properly. So, and you know, at this point, I might just install a brand new thing of Windows. The only thing is, like, I was having problems when I did that because it didn't have all the drivers and stuff like that for my computer, and like the ones on the website for the computer brand didn't work. Like mainly my graphics card kept like it's like a all right, yeah, I'm not doing this. Weren't we getting? Didn't we get a few games that were playing fine? I feel like they weren't all shitty, right? Or were they all shitty? Let me open up. Maybe was it because Steam? Steam's not even open, so I don't know how it couldn't be Steam. I'm gonna try running Steam. We'll just try playing a game offline or something. I mean, the last Steam game we played was that Black Book yesterday. That's the last thing I did. I mean, I so over the night I was watching Netflix. What are these logs? Something about Java. Are they running Java? No, they couldn't be. When are these logs created? Alright, these were March. Yeah, so that's not it. Oh, that was probably that. What is this arc? Uh, Logitech. Let me just see if stuff's right. If like it, I don't know, understand what could have happened where my computer would have been got messed up somehow. My computer feels like it is being like pokey, just running stuff. So what is it doing? I swear, every time they put a Windows update on, it screws something up. Like I don't even want Windows updates. If if this computer's running slow or something like that, I might have to like kill it. I mean, I might have to kill the stream and then like try and fix the hard driver, swap the hard drive out for that bigger one. Yeah, like stuff's like not responding. I don't. It's weird. It's like I look at the performance. It's like it should be running faster than this. Like literally, it says I'm using 32% of my RAM. My GPU is 39 degrees Celsius. Yeah, like my CPU is. What is the speed? Why is the speed so low? Shit, did something happen to my CPU? It's like, it's saying that the speed, it's like utilization 15% processes, but it says the speed is like real low. Base speed 2.6 gigahertz, but the current speed is like 0.39 gigahertz. Like, why is it? Is there something that is killing my CPU somehow? I don't even know how to control that from here. Um, did I turn something off that I shouldn't have? I wondered if I did something. I might reboot. I think I'm gonna reboot. See if it's still doing this. Or maybe I'll shut down. It's like it's not using some of the cores or something like that. Maybe I'll shut down. Maybe, I mean, it was hot yesterday. I had my air conditioner on, but my computer was running all day. I don't know how good my fan. Oh fuck, man! I don't want to have this computer die on me. Although I saw for like $1,600, right? There was a there was a laptop, some kind of gaming laptop that with for a brand I've never heard of really, um, in Best Buy, and it had a what did it have, a AMD Ryzen 9 processor in it. I think the Ryzen 7 is like the better than the Core 7, and then the Ryzen 9 is like a freaking server processor. But it's like $1,600. Like that's the thing. I wish you could just like I wish you could just swap out. If you had, I have a Ryzen 3. I wish I could put just like a Ryzen 5 in there, but you literally can't do that. Um, it'd be cool if CPUs could be changed out like that. I'm sure you must be able to do some kind of a board, right? Where up like the on the motherboard, then there's a CPU board that plugs into the motherboard, and then because I'm sure that there's like a set input, and then it goes to like the what is it, the L1 cache, and then the CPU or something like that. Um, there's got to be a basic input output channel though. Maybe it's like expandable or something. So maybe you give it like 64 or more like micro connections on a board that you could like pop in, or like a wire. I wonder how good that would be to like be able to make that expandable. Um, like make it so that you can make a motherboard that could be support any CPU, basically. There's got to be some reason why they don't do that. I'm sure they could come up with a way to do it, uh, because you can upgrade the RAM, you can upgrade, all that stuff. I kind of wish you could do that, but then you wouldn't have to buy a new freaking motherboard, new computer every time there's a new processor. Then you could just upgrade your motherboard board, if that makes sense. Um, this one dude, he keeps like he keeps like saying he's playing Apex, and he's saying he's passing Nick Mercs in rank, and I guess Nick Mercs is like a really famous streamer. I guess who used to do Call of Duty and now he does Apex. Um, it's funny what the communities do with the Twitch communities. I kind of like it though. It's kind of interesting. NASA stands by its astronaut after incendiary Russian claims. On Friday afternoon, NASA pushed back on personal attacks made by Russia's state-owned news source against NASA astronaut Serena Annan Chancellor. NASA astronauts, including Serena Annan Chancellor, are extremely well respected, serve their country, and make invaluable contributions to the agency, said Kathy Lueders, chief of human spaceflight for NASA. We stand by Serena and her professional conduct. We do not believe there is any credibility to these accusations. Shortly after Lueders tweeted the statement, NASA Administrator Bill Nelson concurred. I wholeheartedly agree with Kathy's statement, he said. I support Serena and I will always stand behind our astronauts. A statement of support come. Oh, and that whole thing about state-owned media in Russia is bullshit. Um, the Russian Constitution, so like Russia came out of the Soviet Union, okay, and during that period of time in the Soviet Union, the media was controlled by the government. It was government news. So so they said, okay, well, we can't have that anymore. So they put in protections for that, for specifically with the media, and they said, okay, we're gonna the Russian Constitution specifically gives money from the budget, right? That has to be allocated to a free press. So it has to be funded, right? And what that does is it ensures that the free press, right? They don't have to do anything to get funding. They don't have to like make whatever, and they can be completely completely editorially free. That's why like Russia Today is one of the best news sources that you could ever see. It's not controlled by the Russian government at all. Like they don't have editorial control. Meanwhile, in America, uh, there's been so many incidents where the government is basically controlling like what happens in the media, um, because of their relationships with certain corporations and all this stuff, advertising dollars, blah blah blah. Like you ever notice that we ever see like recruiting ads for like uh, for the army or whatever like that in newspapers? Where do you think that that money's coming from? You know, the government can say, oh well, we're just not going to advertise you, you know, in your newspaper. All of a sudden, that newspaper is going to lose, so they have to do what the government says. You know what I mean? Russia has a constitution. We don't even have that in our constitution. We have a constitution which like guarantees a free press, but we don't have a constitution that guarantees funding of a free press. So it guarantees funding of Russia Today. That it doesn't give them any money. Like it doesn't give them any like strings attached. It's just here we have to. The government by the law has to give money to this media, and to ensure that the media is free and open and like not run by the government. And like our media is literally lying to you and saying, "Oh, there's state-controlled Russian media." It's not. It's funded, but it's different than what you think. Like in here, if the government funded it, they would be controlling it. There, it's not that way at all. And actually, the media is very critical of like the government in Russia when they do things wrong, you know. Um, and Russia Today is one of the like only news outlets that tells people the truth when no one else will. Like in America, when Occupy Wall Street was going on, Russia Today was the first one to there. Like that's why I started watching them also because their media, like here in America, like CNN and stuff, the newscasters will present some facts and then inject their opinions into it, but it presents their opinion as if it's a fact. And so like basically they're like telling you what to think. So if they're telling you what to think, that's like sort of controlling your mind, you know? Like telling you how you should, I'm telling you about an event and then I'm telling you how you should think about that event, you know, to be the right person. And then they bring on someone like an expert who's like, "Oh, I'm the expert." So now you have an authority who is going to tell you how you should think about whatever is going on, whatever event. What is the right way to think about it, you know? And psychologically, that puts that like if you want to be a smart person and whatever, you will agree with the expert, you know, and then you'll just adopt whatever they say. So like Russia Today, when in their regular newscast, they have some opinion shows, but in their regular newscast, they don't do any of that opinion stuff. They don't mix their opinions in. They don't like do any of that stuff. It's straight reporting of the news, which is something that we used to have like pre 9/11. We had a lot of that in America, and then actually pre 90s we had even more, where the news was so boring nobody would watch it because it was just literally like some dude reading the news or some lady reading the news. Um, but I liked Russia Today's news, like their presentation of the news, and also it was like the music's very calm. They don't use a bunch of like boom, 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 you know, like the the shocking music that CNN plays when things happen they give you emotional responses when you hear certain sounds. You have an emotional response, and then like so basically like psychologically your mind can only operate in two ways: emotionally, or the opposite of emotionally is rationally, right? So your brain is either thinking emotionally or you're thinking rationally. Those are the two things. When you actually make different decisions when you're thinking rationally versus when you're thinking emotionally. So what they do is like they'll show you certain images or play sounds or do things that get you into an emotional state of mind, right? And then they start feeding you information while you're in an emotional state of mind. And then what that ends up doing is it has sort of like a brainwashing effect where all of a sudden you're accepting information and you're like not thinking rationally. So you become like this person who just believes irrational information, and they can literally make you believe anything, anything. Like, so that goes to show you, like, it's not real information what they're doing. What they're doing is like incepting and implanting it, like, thoughts into your mind, getting you to like be emotional. They're like manipulating your emotions, manipulating your thoughts, everything, and it's really like it's like a psychological warfare technique and stuff like that. And the fact that you have some corporation that's making money off of performing psychological war operations on like the public, it's really like really weird, and kind of cruel. And like the fact that they gaslight people, gaslighting is a form of abuse. So like gaslighting is mental abuse. It can cause mental disorders and stuff. It's not like a debate tactic or anything like that. No, gaslighting is a form of psychological abuse, and they're doing it to the general public, and it's really like it's really messed up if you think about it. That you have people who are like sanctioned, and they're doing the general public psychologically abusing the general public. It's like it's not cool. Like I don't think that's cool. Um, I'm against that. I'm against the psychological abuse of the general public. You know. So, but yeah, like Russia Today doesn't do all that new. They have like very calm, soothing music, something that will put you in a like a non-emotional state. You know, so you can think rationally. You're very clear. You know, you can understand. You can process the information better. Um, I don't know. It's still saying 0.39 gigahertz, but it's like 15% utilization. But it's like, is it because I'm not doing anything? Like, I almost want to bring up. All right, like if I bring up, what can I do? Play a video or something? Um, yeah, let me play a video, and we'll see what my CPU does. Because I'm starting to think I have like a CPU problem or something. And like maybe I should shut down. I might have to cut stream and do some computer tech work, but I don't really want to right now. But let me Oh, we didn't even figure out what this. We didn't even see what this astronaut was saying. So anyway, let me get back to the story. The statements of support come 24 hours after the Russian news service TASS, which is widely distributed, and oh, I guess we're not talking about Russia Today. Widely distributed and speaks with the authority of the Russian government, published new claims about Anon Chancellor's behavior as an astronaut aboard the International Space Station in 2018. TASS claims that Anon Chancellor had an emotional breakdown in space and then damaged a Russian spacecraft so she could return to Earth early. After ours reported these claims on Thursday, NASA offered a weak statement that in no way exonerated Chancellor. To protect their privacy, and the agency will not discuss medical information regarding crew members, the agency said in part. NASA rarely, if ever, criticizes Russia because the country had largely been a reliable partner on the International Space Station project. NASA officials knew that rebutting these new claims would inflame an already difficult relationship with the political leaders of Roscosmos, including with the agency's head, Dmitry Rogozin. However, two sources told ARS that the leadership of NASA's astronaut office was extremely frustrated by NASA's lack of support for Anon Chancellor. This prompted the stronger statements that NASA released Friday. There have been rumors in lower-level Russian media outlets blaming U.S. astronauts for a hole in the Soyuz spacecraft that caused the space station leak in 2018, but TASS reported that the first to name Anon Chancellor, to disclose a private medical condition, and then to make the incendiary claim that the condition led her to sabotage the space station. From the beginning, NASA has known these claims were nonsensical. Back in 2018, senior NASA, like, I kind of believe Russia, to be honest. To be honest, I kind of believe Russia because shit like that happens in space. Um, actually, in I don't remember what year it is. I feel like it was in the early 2000s or something like that. Um, there was a there was a Russian cosmonaut who like freaked out, thought that the U.S. I think it was like a one Russian cosmonaut and like three American astronauts or something, and he freaked out or something and thought that they were trying to kill him. Locked himself in the Russian section and like somehow a fire got lit and then he locked himself in the Soyuz capsule. I was like freaking out and like so I totally believe that people freak out in space and like I don't think people should cover that up. All right, so I'm playing a video. It says utilization 13%. I'm gonna play like a couple videos at the same time. There's got to be some way to like. Oh wait, there's no way to. I can't open it in a new instance. I can open it with a different program. I could do. Yeah, like something's wrong. I think maybe I should shut down my computer, like let it cool down. I feel like some of the cores are not. It says I have one socket, two cores, four logical processors. But I mean, if I change it to say logical processors, it shows all four of them there, and it shows I'm doing like CPU 0, 1, 2, and 3. And did it open? Is VLC running? All right, here comes VLC. It's like it's telling. Hmm, like it should be. It should use more than. I've had my. I hope some of these games didn't like burn out my goddamn CPU. I was watching Netflix. Oh, this is gonna be ridiculous. If my computer's fucked because of that, I'm gonna look this up. watching a video of me playing Magic. I'm like, I didn't open up Magic. Like, yeah, like I don't know. Something seems wrong. Is it running a backup or something? Like, ooh, is it? I got the power. Oh, these are actually display. Okay, so we don't need that. Yeah, I'm so happy I got the screen when I was streaming. Like I don't like my background in my room. Alright, oh, and you think I need to like Cinebench or can you stretch? How to test your CPU? Like I think I hope the BIOS didn't get reset or something. Uh, a lot of people are saying it's the. I'm sure. It was all because your CPU fan had stopped working. Okay, I'm gonna shut down. I'm gonna shut down. Okay, so yeah, we gotta cut the stream. I'm sorry, we were having technical difficulties, and we're gonna have to like resume this another time. I gotta do a little computer work. Make sure I don't know why my fan stopped working. I'm kind of worried because what I did like last time. So like I opened up my computer. I was doing stuff with the. I was trying to swap out the hard drives, and when I was in there, I went to hang on a second. Where is it? When I was in there, I went and I saw my fan, and I'm a smoker, so there was like dust and stuff, and like what I know is like computers smoke in the fan, and I took a like what is it called Q-tip. I took a Q-tip and I wait, hold on. What is this? When? How do I do this? Log in. Um, I took a Q-tip and I cleaned it, and I'm wondering if I did something that messed it up. And I hope I didn't, because if I screwed up my fan, I'm gonna be pissed. But it could also be that like my computer's been left on. Um, so it could have nothing to do with like anything that I've done. It was really hot yesterday, and my computer was left on, and like I have air conditioning, but like it's like I don't know. I think it's like there's no insulation in here, and the goddamn my attic gets like 200 degrees or something crazy, and then the air I think just comes right out of the attic and into here. Such old. I gotta move to a new apartment. I gotta move to a new apartment, but yeah, okay. So I'm gonna do some computer work. Sorry for this issue. It seems like it's new. I'm pretty sure this wasn't happening yesterday because we were running everything fine yesterday. Um, hope it wasn't like that new game doing something specific. But that's why I don't like it when they do like specific things with your with. Oh, it's so slow. Um, who knows? Maybe I'll hook up my Stream Deck and stuff next. All right. So yeah. So okay. So I'll be back. I'm gonna do a little bit of computer work, and then I'll be back on later today. But if you're not following, follow, and you get a notification when I do come back. Uh, yeah. So that's it. So yeah. If I don't see you, be kind to. Thanks for hanging out. Be kind to everyone, and we'll see you next time.